Broadcast. Broadcasting. Broadcasting live from the i.G.C studios, where music meets gaming, creativity meets technology, and every stream is another chapter in the story. This is Profit TV! Welcome to Profit TV! Where the music's loud, the stories are real, and tonight we're making memories. Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, streaming live, the founder of i.G.C, your host, your friend, Profit!
What is going on, my i.G.C fam? Welcome to another episode of Builder's Log. Whew, man, as you can tell, doing way better, feeling way better. I got my microphone mounted today. It's in a good spot where you guys can hear me now. So I'm hoping some of the tech issues that we've been having can be resolved. You know what I'm saying? So welcome to the show, guys. Thank you for being here. Another beautiful day. And just, you know, had a good time here and just got to relax today and get some good stuff in. So we got a good show for you today. Appreciate you being here. I'm gonna make some quick changes here because I made some movements and now things are all moved around and I gotta put stuff back. Okay, here we go. We're back. Thank you guys for being here. Whew. All right. So Last week we had episode 000. Today's episode 001. We wanted to test it out, see what it was like, and it was a good vibe. We enjoyed it. So we're going to carry it on this week. Okay. Let's see here. A couple things. Like I said, I just got to move some things around. Good little beat we got today, huh? Okay, here we go. Oh no. Give me a second, I gotta get signed in. Always the fun part. There we go. Nope, not gonna work today. All right. One momento. There we go. Signed in there. So now I should be able to go here. Click on watch stream. I'm just trying to get into the chat. That's all. There we go. All right. At least it's working on your end. Woohoo! That's good. Good to know. Hey, good news, right? All right, sounds good. Everything's good. Am I fighting with the music? I can always turn that down a little bit. I think I'm fighting with it, to be honest with you. It's loud on my headset. Let me turn it down. Maybe my headset's just loud. I really don't even need my headset for today. But, oh, did I turn the music down too low? There we go. But yes, it is working today. Things are good. I can't complain. We do have some things we're going to be working on. Like I said, the Builder's Log is a breakdown of what happens behind the scenes. So, we get to show you just basically how it works. You know what I mean? So today we have some issues. We got to fix the homepage. So we're going to do that. If you guys look on the homepage, and I'll go through that here in a minute, you'll see there's some slight issues. So we're going to try to attempt to fix those live. We're also going to improve the live stream. Like I just tried right now. I tried to get into the live stream page, which is what a lot of you are going to be watching on. We're going to fix how that looks as well. So there's, unfortunately, we're going to have to refresh that page here. And then we might dabble with like showing you a little bit how we introduce new features in that process. Ticket comes in and how that goes and gets deployed out into the platform. So we'll show you a little bit about that as well as we go. But I appreciate you guys being here. That's what we have going on. So let me just get a little bit situated here, and I'll show you what I mean. So right now, if you guys go to the Iconic Gaming main page here, I'm doing this live with you guys. So the problem is see right here where it says live, next broadcast. This should be showing me. It should be showing this broadcast. So that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to get that fixed and go from there. The other issue I noticed too is when I had two dates, because I did have two dates, I had them both active, it actually showed the later date, not the newer date. So we're going to get that resolved as well. So we're going to work together. And then, like I said, we're going to also show you how a process works when we get a ticket that comes in. Like for example, we got 13 tickets in there right now. So a ticket comes in, and one of the ones that I was thinking about showing you here, because we've been talking about it and doing a lot of prep work on the back end, is the karaoke page. So we'll go ahead and show you a little bit behind the scenes on how that works and just kind of how it goes from an idea to actually a functioning product within the platform. So we might explore with that. We'll just see how much time we have. We got about an hour to go through. These shows are a little bit different than like the Vibe show, like on Saturday that we're having. That's because we're showcasing a little bit more and we're there to hang out and chill and relax. And so these ones here are just a little bit of kind of behind the scene here a little bit. And you know, we could vibe for a long time, and later down the road we are going to have some shows and some events that are a little bit longer for these logs or for these builder logs. But also on Wednesdays we have the universe, showing you behind the scenes and just kind of how the universe works. We're going to be going over some of the classified information and classified documentations that we have for iconic heroes, and explaining what that is. If you don't know what that is, you're just going to have to hang out on Wednesday and find out what that exactly means, and go from there. So, all right, let's just get this position slightly different, because I'm over here playing with the microphone because it's there we go. There we go. Much better. Now I'm facing a little bit better. But that would be one of the things I also want to do, is 3D print a nice little camera stand there. That'd be cool. But yeah, that's what we got going on. That'll be another day, though. We're going to be doing some 3D printing on another day. But for today, we're going to focus on fixing our index here. And I'll show you kind of how we go about doing that. Give me 1 second. Let me get prepped and set up and ready for that here. Boom, 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 boom. Super jazzy music. I like it, so jazzy music. And guys, if you haven't already, check it out. We have a replay of Friday or Saturday stream. The vibe was alive. Saturday sessions. We actually made an album live. No joke. The Crunk album. You can check that out at arcadegaming.net if you haven't already. But yeah, that was pretty fire. Actually, be able to make that right there on the scene live, taking requests, taking shared ideas, and just making a fun album. So you got to check that out. So for this instance here, one of the problems we're having is the homepage, for example, right here, especially where it says next broadcast. You can see, like I said, this should be saying live. So our process that we have is I pull up my Halo session here. We do everything within Halo. Halo is responsible for a lot of what we have here. So I pull up my Halo session here, and I find the session that I was working on this last with, because there was a session that I was working on this with, and then we get the town. So right now the issue is that when we are live, the home page is still showing next broadcast. And replay. All right, so the problem is that right now, if you go to the page, even though we are live, it's actually saying next broadcast. It's not saying live broadcast. It should be saying live broadcast. Builders log live. It should be saying live, the stream details, all that fun stuff. And then it actually should be showing it right here. So what I like to do is I do a few different things. At first, I write out what the problem is. Generally, this is already done in our ticketing system, and I do believe there is a ticket for this, so I could be working the ticket. Then I like to take a picture of a screenshot of it, so this way I can show that to Halo as well. So this way we know what's going on. And then what I do is I give him the snip of the code or the file that is relevant to that section. And then I basically have him go over and see what needs to be fixed and adjusted. Then he gives the snippet back to me. I go over the snippet. I make sure that it looks legit. We actually have a process that goes through and checks all that fun stuff that we've built over the last year that we've been building this tool that helps us get things like this built. So this way I'm not just dumping crazy files live into things. Creates backups and all that fun stuff. I'll show you a little bit of that as we go through this process, but I'm trying to pull back a little bit. I'm not trying to pull back everything. We do got to show some discretion here. So appreciate it. But there are some more things that we need to update and polish, and that's what we're in this. That's why we're in this pause and polish. That's why the karaoke thing might or might not happen, because that is an updated feature. But there are other things too that we need to update. For example, the tracks for the backend IGM for the admin side. Not what you guys see, but what we see. It needs a little bit of an update as well. So maybe we'll dabble into that today if we have some time, because that's something we can do quickly. UI updates for Halo or Kitty Garden stuff for it. It laughs when I hand it to UI updates. Now, you guys are asking, or I know I'm going to get asked this. Are we using AI to make a lot of this stuff? Well, obviously, yes. Now, with discretion. And I say that as in, I have worked with Halo for over a year now. We have built, and I have built a really good rapport. We have built a really good relationship, if you want to call it that. But I have built him in a way to where we understand our needs and our comfortability and stuff like that. So there are some mundane things, especially in the coding world, that I'm just going to let him handle. It's not that I can't do it or don't know how to do it, and in some instances it is that. But for the most part, especially when it comes to the web stuff, no. I've been programming for 22 years, been doing this crap for a long time. It's just nice to be able to throw something to the machine, and the machine gives me a positive file back. So it helps with productivity, to be honest with you. So that's kind of what we're doing. Not the AI friend. Yeah, you got to keep some of it confidential, right? Can't just be throwing everything out there for everybody to see and know what we're doing, everything here. But yeah, so I do a lot of stuff with Halo. We go back and forth. That's why a lot of the stuff that I do keep behind the doors, because this is software we've programmed. Halo is our AI bot. It's not a chat GPT bot. It's not a thing of that nature. It is actually a bot that we have programmed. We are using an API linked to a major AI brand. I'll let you guys figure out which one it could be if you guys want to. But it is something we designed. We have a huge database. We have over, I think it's like 300,000 commands that are built for him to do to help us within our environment. And that's what we have done. That's what we've spent a lot of time in is designing tools and such like that to help us with designing him and designing the portals and designing all this other software. So it is nice to have. But yeah, we use them a lot, and we do bounce things back and forth, things that we're comfortable with. Now, there are things that he can't do, and there are things that I'm not comfortable with him doing. So there are going to come times where we can't use them. But for the most part, he's integrated in everything we do. All right, so enough rambling about him. Let's just get into it. So what I like to do is like I said, I like to bring up a little bit of what's going on, and then I will drop him, like I said, a snip of the file. So I'll go in here. Now, I'm not showing you guys for a reason. The text editor and all that fun stuff, and the file editing and all that fun stuff, because it's proprietary software. And yeah, I'm just not going to do it. Yeah, we got to keep some stuff to ourselves here. All right. And yes, I have 4 screens, so if you see me moving around, that's why. Mike is on this side, so I keep on turning back, and the camera's on this side, so I keep coming back over here. That's why you see me move around, but that's why I got the mic stand in my little thingy here, so I can, as I move over here, I can swivel. Okay, we swivel. Oh, swivel. Oh, Pappy's got a swivel mic. Ooh, and it goes up and down like an elevator. It's so feng shui. So much feng shui in here. So much feng shui. But anyways, let's just get to the fun, guys. So I take a picture. I like to break down. I give them a snippet of the file that we need to play with, and then we get going. Okay, so let's do that now. Man, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like this giant. So this microphone is really nice, really nice. It comes with this giant spit pad. It's cute. But God, I feel like I'm gonna, and it's metal. I think okay. I literally could boomerang this thing. All right, enough of that. I don't think I need it, do I? All right. Trying to see what the fan's picking up. I think it's picking up some of the background noise I have here. All right. Let's see if I turn this fan off. I have the air conditioner on because it's 100 degrees here in California this week. I got the air conditioner on, but I got it baffled and pushing air the other direction, but it should be making too much noise. All the swivel. All right. All right. So I give it the snippet, so I'm looking through my text editor right now for my snippets. All of the snippets. And if you guys don't know what a snippet is, it is a piece of code. Okay. Found the snippet. Alright, we're going to throw the snippet into my text box that I have on the portal with Halo. Okay, and then I say analyze this code, make sure and ensure that it is correct to do these tasks that I'm asking it to do. Because I'm not going to lie, sometimes I do make mistakes and I, put things in wrong places and things go awry. Okay. Okay, so he looked at it, gave me his analytics here. And then, We're just going to go through and see what he says. Alright, and then I'm letting him know that the other issue that we had too, to see if the fix that he presented is going to also resolve this issue, or if we need to further troubleshoot a little bit more before we write a final code to test. So I'm asking him right now, and this is literally what we do to do this. So I mean, it's not too fancy, but it's what we do and it's how it works, and it takes time, energy, and effort. But we're in here putting in that work. All the snip, right? All right, I have to turn a fan back on. I'm sorry, guys, but I have a little personal fan that's like right here next to me. Whew, I turn that thing off, I can instantly feel my body getting hotter. Instantly getting hotter. Woo! Oh my goodness. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. 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 Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Okay, so basically the issue was it showed today's stream last and all the other streams that I had in before. So what I had to do is go back in and mark all those not current or active, and then it showed today's stream. That's how you're able to see it. All right, perfect. Okay. So basically, we went back and forth with a couple ideas. I know it didn't seem like that, but I really did type in a few more things than what I said, just because I do that. But he threw around some ideas, and there was an issue that I noticed actually in the code as I was looking at another part of the snip. We actually had redundant things going on here. So it looks like we had two pieces of code written that kind of did the same thing, but written in different ways. That does happen sometimes as well when we try to mix in a lot of different features and try to slam them in quickly. Sometimes it does get a little messed up. It is so hot. All right. All right. Sorry. It is hard for me to speak and type and look at the camera and do all this stuff at the same time. I will admit that is a multitask that I'm still trying to learn. But basically, we're going back and forth with some ideas. Because I found that other issue, it is almost worth it to just kind of change both sections. And then while we're at it, there's a bottom section that I wanted to modify as well. And there's something else. Yes, that's right. Okay, cool. Yeah, so there's some verbiage on there I wanted to remove. So I'm like, hey, let's just do the whole rebuild right now since we're live. And this is what we're working on. So we're just going to get her done. Yeah. Now what will happen eventually is he will give me a zip file because that is the format that we've asked for. I take that zip file. We actually have a deployment center that is in and within our portal. I will process it through that deployment center. That deployment center ensures that there's no problems with the file, no problems with the code, and that the file structure is correct, the folder structure is correct. If not, it will ask me where it needs to go, where it needs to be installed at. Then when I do actually deploy the software or deploy the files out, creates a backup of those current files if it is updating or replacing any files, and same with folders. Then it will also for new files, it will install, create a snapshot, so if there's an issue it can remove those files if new files that it created if need be. So if there's ever an issue, we're able to actually fully back right out and go back to how the environment was before we made any changes. So that is a really cool feature that I enjoy within our deployment center, our deployment setup. All right, so hot. Just show hot. Becky, it's just show hot. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry. Getting lost staring at what he's talking about here. So okay. So he's got some good options here actually on a good little rebuild here. Hot like a Louisiana summer. Yeah, for like a Nashville hot. It's hot. bro. It should be hot out here. So hot, somebody's gonna get a tattoo or lose a relationship. Is that how it goes? Hot like that Crunk album. Can we talk about it though? Sheesh. For those who don't know what that is, gotta go to kindofgaming.net. Crunk like you used to, I'm telling you. That was some shit. It's the shit. Oh my goodness. So hot in this mother fudger. Whew. I'm gonna have to go get a dog pond and go wade in it. If y'all don't know what a dog pond is, those little plastic pools that people get. They remind me of dog ponds. I have to go get one and wait in it after this. Gosh darn, even with the AC on, I'm still in here sweating. Bro, this ain't fair. I can only imagine like people in full suits with all those lights on them and stuff. And I have my lights on to help you guys so you can see me better. But I could only imagine. Whoo-wee. I'm in here already having a bad day with this sweat. I don't mean bad days, I'm sweating through these clothes right now. Alright, Halo got me my... He got me my fix. Okay. All right, so we're going to come over here. We're just going to hit that quick refresh A. I like to hit it a few times, like to make sure it gets that nice and good refresh. Yeah, see, it's still not working. Still not working. Let me try it on another browser, because sometimes I have to make a change. I have to refresh it a few times, and then it will show work. But just not working, Bosch. Yep. Well, you said you were having problems with them earlier. Or not with Halo, but with your own AI. But they be acting difficult sometimes. Okay. 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 Alright, basically I tell them, hey, something no worky. I looked at the snippet and it is different. But for some reason, and I'm not seeing the fix. So let me see what I gotta do. Okay, man. He be taking some time sometimes when he be tired. I've been seeing he's getting tired. So let's help my man's out. Let's do this. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start a new chat with them just because sometimes if some of the chats that I'm in, especially in these building chats, they get really full with a lot of data. It gets too big, and he's got to reference all that stuff before he can answer, and it just takes him way too long. So on small stuff like UI changes and stuff like this, sometimes I'll just start a new chat. He answers a lot faster and a lot quicker. Okay. New prompt has been put in. We're going to hit that button and we're going to get him kicking off. In the meantime, I mean, we can hit you with a little bit of this. Oh, not the bing bong, bing bong.
One just wandered in without a shape. Hey, hey, hey.
Bing bong, bing bong.
There it go, bing, bing, bong. Don't move slow, bing, bong. All day long, somebody please unplug that song. Trying to stop, trying to clean, don't keep singing like a machine. Every 10 seconds, here we go. Hear that bell already know. I'm just looking. He always says 25 questions instead. Who heard it? We did. Who hates it? We do. Who still got a smile? We do.
All right, I got my audio fixed in my headset again. I can hear things right. Woo woo! Bing bong, ding dong, bing bong.
Say nah. Back to it. Customer walks in, looks around, buys one candy, leaves the town, door still ringing, brain don't numb. Hear that sound in my dreams, son. Bing bong, 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 bing bong, bing bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing 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 bong. Make it stop. Do it ever quit. One more time. Who designed that stupid chime?
Bing bong, bing, ding, bing bong.
Bing bong.
Oh yeah, you got to hit him with that bing bong. You know what I mean? Hey, let's go with the click clack.
Put 'em on their back. Whole squad attack. Ain't no turning.
Just wait for Halo. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hit him with them hits. You know, them beats.
Keys light up, whole desk glow. One more cue, let's go. Mouse on fire, hands don't slip. Whole kill feed, take another trip. Headset crack, whole team panic. It pace back, left, right,
Click, clack, tick, clack.
Watch that track. Looking off track. Every round, another stack. Mechanical keys, sing that song. Every combo all night long. RGB dripping, floor to roof. Every click got its own groove.
Bro.
When that keyboard start to chatter, everybody know nothing else matter. Mouse keeps sliding across that pad by the end.
Oh, man. What is going on right now?
Air horn! Boom, 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 boom! Click, clack, louder now! Make that desk shake the house! Click, clack, turn it up! Everybody stand up! Oh, stop, stop, stop! Stop, stop, stop! Clack, CPU cold, GPU hot, frames don't drop, yours do a lot. Discord laughing, squad going wild, whole game feel like spring break, child. Who does? Who does? Who does?
God damn, that shit hits, don't it? Oh, look at that. Almost. I got rid of the media part for me. That part got updated. So starting soon, 6 p.m. Maybe the server time might be incorrect. Never thought about that. Let's check that out. Like this. A little smaller. So I can fit the whole section. I'm gonna put it on a picture. Oh, I turned that way down, my bad. Yeah, we're just gonna listen to this as we go, instead of the background. Okay. Alright, so I take a picture of it. I know you guys can't see me taking a picture of it.
Labager open, whole room froze, names in the screen, everybody knows. Ping stay low, frame stay high, whole squad loading, that's do or die. Call out left, push that lane, every single round look the same. Run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Full squad loaded, headset on, countdown 0. Now we go. Full squad loaded, headset on, countdown 0. Now we go. Quiet on comms, watch that flank. Never chase clips, just stack the rank. Move too fast, you miss the play. I don't waste shots, I clear the way. Clock keeps ticking, pressure climbs. Whole team moving like perfect lines. What? Who got your six? Who got your back? One call out, whole team attack. Who got your six?
Alright, so basically had to tell them, hey, thank you for fixing the one part for me, which I appreciate. Yes, I appreciate when my robot does what he's supposed to do. I appreciate when anybody does anything for me. I know I might not vocalize it, and I'm working on that. But, yeah, I appreciate it. You all seen Terminator. Don't piss these fuckers off, alright? The military's teaching them how to use weapons. I'm highly against that dumbass idea. Fuck that nonsense. I know it could save soldiers' lives, but it could kill a lot of motherfuckers, too, if it goes sideways. And I'm not saying by, like, some hacker shit, but what happens if a bullet shatters a part of fucking the memory board or some dumb shit and they don't know who to determine good or bad? Just saying. Like, I ain't for that nonsense. That's stupid. Who got next? What? What? Alright. Well, I can see now that this show might extend, not today, but we'll look into maybe extending this show to maybe a 2-hour show just because it does take some time. To be honest with you, I thought it was going to be a lot more zippier, but I can see that this definitely takes some time. I don't think we're even going to resolve this on stream. This is probably something I'm going to have to resolve off stream. But again, the purpose of the show is to show you kind of what happens behind the scenes. Let me turn that down so I can, if I can barely hear myself in my headset, because I have it loud on my headset because I can get down on this shit. I can only imagine what it's like in your guys' headset, or what you guys hear it at. But it's loud on my headset. Oh shit. And for real, Robo Octagon fights in China. I've seen them. I mean, like, what is China doing, right? Like, come on, man. We got regular people to do that dumb shit. We don't need robots for that. But anyways, I'm not even going to get into that nonsense. I'm on some dumb shit at my house. Okay. But yeah, we'll definitely, I'll play with some ideas. I mean, I'll be honest with you, committing on weekdays for me to commit to this, even this time, is hard to do. I don't want to commit to a 2-hour stream and I'm not even able to commit to it myself. So, we'll see. We will see. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll see. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Not going to extend today's stream, though. I mean, we could, but it definitely puts in some work, though. You know, and it does take some time. It's not something that, you know, we just slam in and then all of a sudden, boom. Some stuff it is, though. I'm not going to lie. There is some stuff that I can slam in. I have to. I can't. It's, and this ain't even quieter. Huh. That ain't any quieter. All right, at least this I can go to the other side here, and then I don't hear it. You guys still hear it though. And let me know if it's too loud. I'll make some changes. Yeah, I'll change it around here. All right, let me move this over though. So I'm gonna go where I'm in more focus. It's one thing I read. I got little notes that I take before the show. Gotta have my notes up. But yeah, we could definitely extend this show. I can see it, I see it now. Last week, boy, last week was a crazy week. I'm surprised I even streamed that day, but I did. But we got it done. This Wednesday, we have the Universe stream coming up, so come check that out. And that will also be 6 p.m. Standard time on iconicgaming.com, and then we'll be back for another Saturday sessions. And then, you know, hopefully we get some more streamers. You know, we're looking around. We're being very selective on the people we want to bring to our platform. You know, and then hopefully soon we can get Vixen in on her streams and stuff like that. She's got some wonderful ideas and some great things in the background that she's been working on. And hopefully we can boost her now that we have this platform to get her own streams going. So and then Legend, as soon as you know, he gets done with everything that he's got going on, I'm hoping that we can get him back on the saddle here too. So in time, all of us will be back getting our streams done. And then, like I said, we're looking to invite some more. If you are interested, iconicgaming.com, hit the contact, reach out. We're not necessarily accepting or looking, but you know, we're always out. You know, we're not silly. If we see somebody that we feel has a good vibe with us and could mix and rotate, I think we could make some accommodations. Okay, here we go. Looks like Halo has finished repackaging our stuff here. So let me go ahead and run them through our thing here. So I'll just show it here. I'm actually running it on another tab and another screen. But I'll just give I'll just give you a quick look here. So we do have a ticket for this, I believe. Okay. We do not. I know there's a mission objective for it. I'll have to make a ticket. Right. But the way this works, once we get a package, I'll just show it. This is our deployment center. We pick software or the place where it needs to go. We dump it in. I hit it. It makes it. It's fun. It's fancy. It works great. A little sneak peek. Okay, now back to our original mission here. Let's go ahead and get this back to the hundo here. Right, come here and here. Okay. So I'm going to start with the index first. Hit my refresh, hit my function F5. There we go. Builders live. All right, it's there. It's working. Look at that. And that's how we fix things. I mean, Vixen, if you don't mind throwing I mean, we should have a report. I mean, technically, I should be working a ticket. If you want to just make the report, I'll link it to the mission objective, if you'd like. Or I mean, I could do it right here and show everybody how it's done. But yes, patient does pay off. So there we go, and then it should. Fix the live stream, which there we go. Patients take off. There we go. Builders live. There's the details. Watch live. Watch live. It's right there. I don't know why there's so many watch lives on there, but it's there. It's there. Okay, upcoming schedule. All right, so here we go. So now we got to work on the live stream, which is actually where we're watching now. I mean, I almost kind of. There's definitely some redundancies here. Let me ensure that I'm loading the right one, because sometimes I forget to update. There's literally a refresh number in the file. Sometimes I forget to hit it, and so you go to refresh and you think you have the current, it's loading the current version, but because I didn't update the version number, it's actually not show. Okay. All right, well, that is showing the right stuff. So this part works fine. Live now, live stream hub, watch now. I mean, it takes us to that. Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess that works. I mean, this doesn't need to be here, I guess, because I mean, it's already saying it's live here, so we could probably just take that section out. This is here. The upcoming schedule. I mean, we're already in it, so it either should say. It really shouldn't be on the upcoming schedule, technically. It should be like, say something like live now or something. I feel so. Those are some changes I'd like to make. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to let them know. Alright. And what do we got? We got the soothing jazz on, or what do we have, the crunk hits on? It's the crunk hits, right? Yeah. Yeah, crunk hits. Had to come back to it. Had to flip over here a little bit. All right. Yeah, it's because I rebuilt the page. Just refresh, you'll be fine. It's because I rebuilt the page. This one's going to be a pain in the ass to do live because it is what has a live stream on. Yeah, no, just go ahead and refresh. It's because I literally just redid the web page, that web page that we're viewing it on. So that's all. Just so. All right. Let's see what we got coming up here. All right. So, yeah. So we got. If you guys don't know, I mean, get iconicgaming.com, portal.iconicgaming.com, or go to iconicgaming.com, click on the portal at the top there. It's real easy. I'll show you guys. You just click right here. It says portal. That takes you into the portal. Bam. You're in the portal. Just like that. You want to join, be a part of the community, this and that, go to the portal. Sign up. Check it out. Voice chat in there. There's all kinds of fun stuff in here, guys. We have access to IGM, the chat, voice chat. That's right. We have our own voice chat. You can go in there and hang out with us. We can just chit chat, just like a voice chat. Our reports, like we were talking about earlier, put a report in, put a ticket in, or suggestion in, or you need support. It's all done in the reports. That's where you go and do that at. Rate a song. So one of the cool features about IGM is we allow everybody to rate our music. Not only our music, but as we get more traditional artists in, we're going to allow you to rate their music too. And this is a very creative tool for not only ourselves, but other artists to kind of gauge in what is good, what is bad, what kind of hits, what kind of doesn't hit. Not only that, but we allow Halo to review them as well. So he goes through and actually rates all the songs as well. So it has been a while since we have had him run that worker. Yep, here we go. So there we go. So here's some songs with them that has some ratings. And then there's obviously some songs that we need to go through and rate ourselves. So that's the cool part about this. And then it gives a blended rating. Now, this is completely anonymous. When you actually submit your rating, that's it. You can't go back and resubmit it. And it's completely anonymous. So once you rate it, that's it. It doesn't show who, what, when, why, or how, but it just takes a collective of all the humans. And then gives a collective of Halo, and then it'll give a blended total, and we're able to look at that, and artists will be able to use that information as well to, adjust certain tracks, testing certain genres and stuff like that, certain lyrics, certain things. It's a fun way to experiment to kind of see what you get out of it. And here's the thing, the rating's just for shits and giggles. It means really nothing, because I'll be honest with you, one of the best songs that we have out there that we love dearly has gotten one of the lowest ratings. One of the highest songs that has one of the highest ratings isn't necessarily one of the best bangers that we have, or at least that we feel. So it is very interesting to see kind of how that works. But again, it's a tool that just kind of helps you gauge, and go from there. So it will be fun and interesting. But what we're going to do is, because there's about 4 minutes left in the stream here, I am going to end it at 7 o'clock and then just let the ending play out. There is an ending song that plays, and then the stream will end right after that song ends. That is our outro song. So we'll go and play that. But I'm going to do that right at 7, so we got 4 minutes left. But that's what's up. This Wednesday, you got to check out iconicgaming.com again. We'll be back at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to go over our other series, streaming series called Exploring the Universe. This is where we'll explore various parts of the Heroes universe and various parts of the i.G.C universe. So each week will be slightly different, but for the most part, it'll be stuff really just stuck to those two concepts. So there's a lot to go over within Heroes. We have a lot of planets, a lot of information. So as we're building the game on the back end, we actually spent a lot of time building it, the lore, and building the back end of it to just really get you guys to understand and just feel a part of it. So as you're playing it, you feel like you know these characters. You know these planets, you know these environments. So as you're playing it, you're highly excited to be involved with them. But what I'm going to do is after the stream ends today, I'll actually probably hop into the community chat. That's the other thing that we're trying to do after streams. We'll hop into the community chat. We'll relax in there for about an hour or two. I'm going to continue working on this there. And try to get it resolved there. Cool thing, I'll be able to do some test streams and go live for short minutes at times and stuff like that to test it. That's the cool part about having your own streaming service and stuff of that nature. But yeah, we'll go over that on Wednesday. And that's what we're doing after this stream. The universe is on Wednesday. Trying not to jump around now. That's why I have these notes. I'm trying to stay to them. Whew. But yeah, that's what we got going on. A couple minutes left in the live. So that's what we're going to do after this. If you want to be in and jump in with us, got to go to portal.iconicgaming.com and jump in the voice chat, the community voice chat. The app. If you guys don't have the app yet, got to get the app. Portal.iconicgaming.com or Google Play Store, sorry for my Android people. iOS people, I have it coming. We're working on it hard. I'm actually learning iOS code to do this. It's fun. It's exciting. I can't wait to get it out to you guys. I'm trying and hurrying. Hopefully by the end of summer, we'll have it for you guys. But for my Android fans, go right now to the Play Store, i.G.C portal. You can do everything that you do on the web version. You can do right now in the app version. We're going to also be introducing some new features coming up here soon. Like right now, IGM is actually native right now inside of the Portal app. So you can actually listen to music while you're browsing around inside of the Portal. We're going to add stories into it. We're going to also add these streams into it native. And some other features later down the road. But there's just some of the things that we have in the next update that we'd like to release out to you. And get those features to you. It'd be, we feel it'd be nice to have. But yeah, that's some of the things we have coming up here. Heck yeah, guys. All right. Yeah. Whew. But other than that, appreciate you being with us. Checking chat real quick, so I keep looking over there. I don't see any new questions, anything new or fancy going on. But other than that, I appreciate you. Vixen, thanks for being here with us and vibing with us this whole entire time. I appreciate you guys being here with us. We'll be back on Wednesday and again on Saturday and again next Monday. Till then, guys, peace, love, unity, and respect. Don't forget to check out iconicgaming.com. Come join us in the portal afterwards, portal.iconicgaming.com. We'll be in the voice chat hanging out. Give me like 10 minutes. Let me kind of woo-saw a little bit, cool down the room, get myself cooled down a little bit, get some water, stuff like that. But other than that, dream big, build bigger. Profit out.
Well, y'all broke the internet again.
The cameras are cooling, the lights just went black. Somebody unplugged something, hope we get it back. Legend still talking, nobody knows why. And somebody left 3 energy drinks on top of my Wi-Fi. If tonight made you laugh, then we did our job. If it didn't, we'll blame the internet. Roll the credits, cue the lights, tell the neighbors we'll be quiet eventually. Thanks for hanging out, y'all made this feel like home. Funny how a bunch of strangers don't stay strangers very long. Drive safe, call somebody, pet your dog, drink some water, charge your phone, touch some grass, and for the love of everything, stop microwaving fish at work. Nobody thinks. You know what this office needs? Seafood at 11:45. And if your smoke detector knows your cooking schedule, maybe it's trying to tell you something. We'll be back with more music, more laughs, probably more technical difficulties. Because if nothing breaks, how will we know it's live? Roll the credits, turn it down. Give your couch a little break now. You've been sitting there long enough to qualify as furniture. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for spending your nights with this wonderfully weird little corner of the internet. Wait, you're still here? The stream ended. Go get a snack. Seriously. We'll still be here next time. And if nobody told you today, you're awesome. Even if you still use password 12 through 3. Good night, everybody. We'll see you right here on Prophet TV.